Alright, now it's time to go over Eternity by Calvin Klein and Eternity Man Aqua. Now, Eternity really has kind of a fresh citrusy smell. You have some citrus and lavender, so we have a very typical opening that's usually found in a lot of fragrances. You have some citruses, some bergamot, and some lime and lemon, and some lavender, which makes it kind of fresh. And then you have some aromatic notes in the middle notes that'll start to give the scent some definition. Now, in this one, it's mostly floral and citrus. I mean, you have some spices in this one. I detect mostly a soapy clean kind of smell. I mean, honestly, to me, Eternity is, a lot of people like it. To me, I wouldn't buy this one. It's just like a lot of other fragrances. You have some amber and musk and vetiver and rosewood in the dry down in this one. And in this case, it sweetens it up. And so you end up with a sweet, kind of heavy citrus. Now, I've had people compare this to, hand sanitizer. It has a very soapy, clean smell. And, it was made in 1990. So it's pretty much in that 90s trend where you had citrusy fragrances. And the citrus was big. And it does have kind of a sweet citrus, but, like a Calvin Klein scent, it's definitely a skin scent. And, it comes out strong out of the bottle, but it settles down very close to the skin very quickly. And the lasting power is okay. I mean, it probably could last a little longer. It's like one of those fresh fragrances. Another aquatic version. This one, they get the aquatic feel. They have some succulent citrus, but then they add some cucumber. And so they start this whole aromatic pathway. And there's some green notes. And basically, I get more musk out of this one. This one, to me, smells kind of soapy clean like the Eternity. But this one takes a slightly different path. And it's more like an ozonic smell. But very much like an aquatic shampoo. I mean, these are very soapy, clean smells. They're very fresh. This one definitely is like the 90s version, except they made it more modern. And they added different fruity notes other than citrus. Like you get some plum in this one, and you also get some Sichuan pepper. And they also added, kind of a cucumber to give it kind of a fresh kind of feel and some green notes. So it's a more outdoorsy scent. But honestly, these ones are very fresh fragrances. And they're almost unisex. I see a lot of people go on and on about Calvin Klein, but I think it's kind of an overrated brand. And, I don't own any of these, but Calvin Klein does a good job at fresh fragrances. Like, if you are looking for fresh, these are good for what they are. But, if you're looking for spice and woodsy notes, these have a little too much citrus and a little too much of the outdoorsy feel. So, citrus and aquatics are basically what Calvin Klein tends to do, but they tend to focus more on the citrus. And, CK1 has different fruity notes, but it has that kind of floral unisex. CKB, same way. To me, I think those are very much almost feminine. I wouldn't wear, they're just not my style, but this Calvin Klein brand tends to have a lot of fresh fragrances, and Euphoria is more of an electric citrus. It kind of has maybe a little bit of a kick to it. I think it's probably better than the Eternity, but that's just opinion. And, Obsession by Calvin Klein is very outdated. Very heavy floral. Lots of heavy spice. It's just like a scent bomb, by today's standards. But, this Calvin Klein brand markets to people who want to smell very unisex. They market a lot of men's fragrances that women would love to wear themselves. So, I mean, Euphoria does have a lot of appeal with women. But, I don't know if guys like it as much, though. So, that's my review, and thanks for watching.